My name is Paul Flack. I am the Director of Training and Development. When I got the opportunity to work with Native Americans about 10 years ago, I found that mentality or that mode really fit with that culture. It's not about so much the individual as the environment that they live in, the culture that they live in, systems that surround them. I was really drawn to work with Native Americans, and obviously loved it because I've been doing it for 10 years now. First with the Urban Indian Center of Salt Lake, and now with NATSU Health. That's been kind of my journey. I've been a therapist for a little over 20 years now, and this is where I found my niche. Pretty early on, I found that people came to me with their problems. I think because I listen pretty well, and passion for this comes from just a basic appeal or drive to make the world a better place. I know that's a pretty pat answer. I think that being a therapist is as much a calling as being in the priesthood or being a religious leader or something along those lines. There's something about the way that people relate to me, that I relate to them, and so I followed that. It's been a life changer for me. I've learned the things that I learn about people on a regular basis changes my world. It's a never-ending cycle, and it's, no pun intended, it's a bit of an addiction to have your whole worldview change on a regular basis based on learning people's stories. Yeah, that never gets old. I would say at this point in my career, my passion is more about helping the people that work in this field stay in this field, to keep them from burning out, smoothing their path, helping them focus on the part of their jobs that they love. And I think that's part of my mission as the director of training here, is making sure that people stay in the field that they chose because they love it. From the beginning, I loved the passion of the people here. It's a fairly new organization. Starting from the ground up, first came here, there was a lot of work to do, and I love a project. The people here consistently express that they care for one another. That sense of family and connectedness extended to the clients as well. It's part of the ethos, I guess, of this place to care for one another. And you don't find that in many other places. It's more about the business. It's more about, the nuts and bolts and the making widgets. Here, it's really about all of us loving each other and expressing that love for the clients as well. Working at NATSU, you feel from the very beginning that you're a part of it, that you're an essential piece of what's going on. But here, you're part of everything. And I've worked really hard to help it continue to be that way. We want you to bring everything you have to this job. Serve each other as much as you're serving the clients. You don't find that in many other workplaces. And I'm dedicated to keeping it that way.